Hello, BookTube, it's Amy. So these may be of interest to some of you. This is a stack of books by James Whitcomb Riley that my mom had waiting for me when I visited over the Easter long weekend. And my sister had brought them back from our grandma's place in New York State. They had belonged to our great-grandmother, and my sister had read through them, was finished with them, decided not to keep them, and because I can't resist any bit of old paper, I brought them back with me, and they'll be a part of my collection now. But I've not heard of James Whitcomb Riley. They don't seem to have been anything special. There's no family inscriptions. My great-grandmother's name isn't in them. They just happen to be books that she owned, and I never met her. She passed before I was born, but I would assume that she must have greatly enjoyed this author, James Whitcomb Riley. And so the first one here is Riley Songs of Home. We have an older man and a young boy with a walking stick on the cover here. I notice the boy doesn't seem to be wearing any shoes, and it looks like he's got a hole in his sock. The man is wearing shoes, and they're rambling along. There's some sort of flowers here on the roadside. Quite nice cover illustrations on all of these books. But we open it up, and these are poetry collections. Nice illustrations throughout. I think my sister enjoys poetry more than I do, although, I do enjoy a good bit of poetry now and then. Copyright 1910. New York Grosset and Dunlap Publishers. With the pictures by Will Vaughter. That's a cute one there, a little girl and a little boy fishing. And they seem like very pleasant, family-oriented, slice of life kind of poems, at least in that one. So we have Songs of Home, Songs of Friendship, and, the way he's reading to her, I would suggest they're a little bit more than friends. So perhaps these are songs of friendship and maybe of romance as well. I will find out. And this one, copyright 1885, but this is the 1915 printing here. Same illustrator, wonderfully illustrated throughout in black and white. Down to the capital, Tommy Smith. Oh, I like that illustration. So there's songs of friendship and then songs of cheer. There's a man. It almost looks like he's fishing, but actually, no, that looks more like a walking stick. And he's just decided to sit there for a little while. Same illustrator, same publisher. Copyright 1883. This is a 1905 printing. Some nice illustrations here. Sleepy, yawning child. Who bides his time. And the last one here has no dust jacket. It's a little bit dirty. And this is James Whitcomb Riley's Love Lyrics. So if it appears from the cover illustration that Songs of Friendship is bordering on love, if that's not the case there, it will certainly be the case here. This faded cloth, We do have an inscription from 1899 in here. A something Christmas to Brother Walter Jane, to Brother Walter Jane Hanning, 1899. And that person is of no relation to me. This looks like a child's been added in this book. Yellow pencil crayon and blue pen. Once upon a time it belonged to a Lori Kimball, who decided to write his or her name in blue ink, and some more yellow pencil crayon in here. It looks like we're missing a page that was torn out at some point. Nice illustration there. Tissue guard. And this is 1883. This is the 1899 edition. There's a nice inscription in here, inscribed, "To the elect of love, or side by side, in raptest ecstasy, or sundered wide, by seas that bear no message to or fro, between the loved and lost of long ago." More yellow pencil crayon. Or actually this looks like it could be a regular old wax Crayola crayon or something. But, yeah. Graffitied throughout. An old sweetheart of mine. That's a very mournful looking girl. Now the illustration style in this one is different than in the other books in this stack. I couldn't tell you what the method is, but I can see that it's different. I just don't know how to tell the difference between the various styles in use at the time. Or I should say, how to correctly identify how illustrations were put in a book. That you can see scratches have transferred from, I guess, whatever plate was used. But anyway, there's a nice little stack of books here that I brought home to add to my collection of, I guess I'll call it, the books of my ancestors, family books.